What's up, everybody? I'm Chris Alwell, Community Editor for the Eden Prairie Sun Current. It's Wednesday, March 25th. Here's what's happening in Eden Prairie today. Representative Eric Paulson and Representative John Klein announced today that they have sent a letter to Transportation Secretary Ray LaHood asking for help moving the 494-169 interchange project forward. The letter asks LaHood to intervene in a dispute between the Federal Highway Administration and the Minnesota Department of Transportation over the design of the project. MnDOT and its partners, the cities of Edina, Bloomington, and Eden Prairie, want to build the project in two phases. The first phase would see a limited interchange built by 2012. The limited interchange would not allow movement from 169 southbound to 494 westbound, or from 494 eastbound to 169 northbound. The second phase would be built when MnDOT performance measures indicate that it's needed, but those movements are considered redundant because commuters would likely choose to use Highway 212 instead of continuing to the troubled interchange. The local office of the FHWA is not opposed to the two-phase plan, but they are insisting that construction of both phases be completed by 2016. The letter to LaHood says that will spend unnecessary money and mandate almost 7 years of continuous construction at the interchange, essentially making the project almost impossible. I quote the letter: "We respectfully request your assistance in working with the local FHWA office, which prefers instead to have a 100% completed project, regardless of need," the letter says. "We believe that if the local and Washington, D.C. FHWA views prevail, the project will not qualify and it will not be able to move forward."
Discover a career with endless opportunities. Become a top industry professional in only 12 months, preparing you for the top salons. Change your life. Students and educators committed to excellence in cosmetology arts, the Salon Professional Academy.
And let's check out the Weather Underground forecast. For the rest of the day, it should be colder and cloudy with scattered flurries and highs around 40 degrees. Lows this evening around 25, and tomorrow should be partly cloudy in the morning before becoming mostly cloudy with highs around 35 to 40 degrees. That's your Weather Underground forecast. The school board last night approved a resolution allowing district administrators to enter into a lease agreement for space to house their technology staff. The lease will cost $75,000 a year. Board members John Estall and Holly Parker question why, with declining enrollment and a looming $10 million deficit, the district needs more space. But board member Kim Ross said the practical reality is that enrollment isn't shrinking that fast. And Jim Mortensen said that the school's results policy hasn't changed just because its financial situation isn't as rosy as it used to be. The money to pay for the lease would come from the general fund and therefore would not affect the budget shortfall. The money would come from the lease levy. Board member Jill Schultz said she felt surprised by the request and wondered how the district would justify moving into a new facility when the district still doesn't have a 5-year facilities plan. The district's 5-year facilities plan would be ready by the time the lease would need to be renewed, said Patricia Magnuson, the district's Director of Business Services. The district would only enter into a 1-year lease with an option to renew for the following 4 years. I'd love to hear some feedback on these stories and any other stories. Hit me up on my email or give me a call at 952-392-6874. That's all for today's webcast. Check back in tomorrow. Until then, I'm Chris Alwell for Sun Newspapers.